have to experience something to learn from it. There's never a wrong or right time when it comes to dating. Please don't settle for less. Your friends should challenge you and make you a better person. Confidence is having trust and believing in yourself. Your grades do not determine your self-worth. Hi there, before we start this video, I want to give you all a disclaimer. I filmed this video mid-June and had my windows open for natural lighting purposes, which made me get pollen allergies, so if you see me itching my nose or my face throughout this video, that is why. Anyhow, take everything I say with a grain of salt. The advice I gave in this video comes from my own personal experiences, but you will have your own high school experience. Nonetheless, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Now that you're entering high school, you are bound to get a crush. You're gonna get it, whether you like it or not, whether you want it or not. I didn't step into high school expecting me to have a crush, but it just happened because I go to a big school where it's very diverse. I'm the type of person that used to say when I was little, oh, crushes are dumb, I'm not gonna get one. And little me wasn't wrong. Crushes are dumb. They're a waste of time, and we'll get into that. Entering these teenage stages of your life, you can't avoid it. It's inevitable. Instead of avoiding it, just accept it, just embrace it, just feel it, and experience the 8 stages of having a crush. You have to experience something to learn from it. You can't avoid your feelings forever. Okay. Next time you guys get a crush, I want you guys to ask yourself this question. Do you actually like this person, or do you like the idea version of them that you made up in your head? And I'm referring to those crushes that you have limited interactions with, you've never talked to. Because let's be real, those crushes happen, especially in our teenage years when we're still trying to figure it out. We idealize, we fantasize, and we obsess over someone that we don't even know. The reason why you get crushes in the first place is because you're not content and happy with your own life. If you were really content and happy with your life, your environment, your situation, then you wouldn't even have time for crushes, because you would be focusing on other stuff. You would be prioritizing things that are more important in life, because crushes aren't important. A crush will crush you. That's why they're called crushes. You're wasting your time, your energy, obsessing over the idea version of them. You're wasting your time and energy if you've never talked to them. If you know this person, you're friends with them, they're different. Like, I'll get all that like butterfly feelings, that attraction. It's fun at first. It's like so innocent, but then watch when it consumes you to the point you're obsessing over the idea version of them, and you're thinking about them daily when you wake up. That's where it gets dangerous. Please don't get into that stage. I'm trying to wake you guys up. Stop idolizing them. They're literally human beings like you after all. At the end of the day, we're all human beings. No one's better than us. No one's below us. We're all human beings. We're equal. Let me give you guys an example. So this is any ordinary pen, right? There's nothing special about this pen. There's any ordinary pen. You are that magic, and when you get a crush, you put that magic in this pen. Now you're obsessing, you're idolizing, you're fantasizing, romanticizing how you and this person would look together as friends, romantically. I don't know what your thoughts are. You pour in that magic into this pen. Now it's special. Now you can't stop thinking about this person 24/7. You wake up thinking about them daily. When you rant to your friends about it, like, oh my god, he's so perfect, so beautiful, to your friends, and they're like, what? They don't see that in this person, your crush, whatever, because this is just any other ordinary pen. And then when you've realized you wasted all your energy, time, and then you detach, and then you realize this person's not all that because they gave you the ick or something, and then you reclaim your energy, you reclaim your self-worth, that magic comes back to you, and then boom, this is just any ordinary pen, just like how your friend saw this person. This pen was only special because you made it out to be special. You were the magic. Before you wasted your time and energy on this pen, this ordinary pen. Does that make sense, guys? And this analogy is not from me. I'm gonna put the name of the YouTuber that talked about this. And when it comes to crushes, just talk to them, okay? Like, it's not that deep. Stop idolizing them. They're not all that, like, they're not all that special. No one's special than you made them out to be. Like the pen analogy I showed you guys, they're just any other ordinary human being. Because when you create an ideal version of them in your head, and then when you chance to actually talk to them, you realize, oh, they're not all that. That person's only special if you made them out to be. You're special. You should know that. You're a prize. You're God's masterpiece. You should know that you're special. Have that self-worth. Don't chase anybody. Don't pour that energy out on other people. They're not special. They're only special if they showed you it due to their actions, not their words. You can consider them special on how they treat you. They're special if they're in your life, you actually know them as a friend. But if you're idealizing this person that you don't even know, are they really special? Something inside of you is missing. You're not content with your situation. You're not content with your life. And you fill that gap by daydreaming and idealizing. By also avoiding this is realize your standards when it comes to boys, when it comes to crushes, when it comes to relationships. You are so much better than that. Why are you putting your energy on a boy? A boy. Why are you wasting your time on a boy? Like, there's so much fish out there in the sea. This person's not special. You can waste your energy and time if you actually know this person, if they reciprocate the energy, if it's mutual. But other than that, you shouldn't be wasting your energy on somebody that doesn't even know you exist. Like, get that. But if it's mutual, if you guys talked before, then sure. But still don't think too much about it and let it unfold naturally. Because what's meant to be, it's gonna happen either way, no matter circumstances. Okay? You guys notice my nose is like so red? I think it's due to pollen and allergies. But I'm gonna keep going. Let's move on to the topic of dating. Wow. I've actually never dated in my life. Whoa, shocking. Because I know a lot of people have elementary relationships, middle school. A lot of people start dating in freshman, but honestly, I have my own timeline, I have my own path, and I have standards. I want to talk about this topic because we're in high school now, and dating, relationship it's going to happen. It's going to come up. You're going to see other people doing it. You're going to hear about it, rumors, drama. I've never dated in my life, and I'm going to give you dating advice. There's never a wrong or right time when it comes to dating. This is your path. You have your own path in life. They have their own path in life. And you're never late or behind. You have your own timeline. And I need you guys to know that. You shouldn't feel pressure just because you see other people dating, you hear other people dating, or like your friends are pressuring you. If your friends are pressuring you to date, they're not your friends. Just because other people are doing it, I get it. Teen pressure. Don't date. You don't feel ready. If you feel uncomfortable, don't date. Don't get into a relationship. If you're not ready for one, it's just gonna get messy, it's gonna get toxic, and it's just not gonna last. I want you guys all to have healthy relationships in your life, whether it's in family, friends. Also, friends can be your family. I know not all of us have good relationships with our parents. I really want all of you to have a healthy relationship, especially if you don't get that in your family. Please find that in a friend or a partner. And that also comes into that idea of romanticizing and wanting relationships because you want to feel loved. That's why you fall into toxic habits of the people you attract, because you have family issues and you don't really have a safe place. For those people, unfortunately, they can't really control that. I want all of you guys watching this find healthy relationships in your life, because that's going to make your life so much better. We're missing something in our life. We want to feel love, but the truth is that love starts from within you. You have to love yourself in order to love someone else. You can't love someone else when you're broken. And I've learned that the hard way. Like pouring out all my energy and just feeling drained. In the end, you can't have healthy relationships in your life if you don't mend yourself, heal yourself first. You won't be able to attract healthy relationships in your life. You'll fall into the trap of, for some people, dating just to feel love, feel that pleasure. Pleasure is never good. Or seeking external validation, but you should be seeking internal validation. Everything starts within you. So if you guys don't feel ready for a relationship, don't rush it. Before you get into a relationship, I want you guys to ask yourself this. Do you actually want a relationship? Because a relationship is actually a job. You have to take care of another person? Can you take care of yourself first? That's the question. Ask yourself that. Can you even take care of yourself? Can you even take care of your own needs? Are you actually ready for a relationship? You're gonna get a healthy relationship until you're ready. You're actually healed and you're ready to go out there, and it will come naturally. You'll attract it naturally when you're healed. So do you actually want a relationship, or do you like the idea of a relationship? Because as teenagers, idealizing, it happens, especially since social media creates like unrealistic expectation to people. Oh, how like, oh, you should get married at 30. Oh, you should get a relationship at 12. Or like, no, not 12. Or like in your teenage years, right? But that's not true. That's not true for everybody. Everybody has their own path. Again, with the own path thing. So please ask yourself if you're really ready for a relationship. And when it comes to dating, don't date someone you don't know, okay? Become friends with someone first, like crushes. If you have a crush, right? Friend crushes. Start with getting to know them. And when you get to know someone, you'll see a person's values, if they're actually aligned to you, who they really are. Also, when it comes to dating, ask yourself this question: where do I see me with this person in like 5 years? That will like give you a heads up on if they're the right person for you. Because if your paths are different, then it's just not gonna work out. As you're starting off this new school year, you're gonna be giving an opportunity to meet a lot of new people. You'll probably have different teachers, new environment, new classes, and I don't want you guys to make the same mistake as I did freshman year. I was too scared to be alone, sit alone, be seen alone. That led to me settling for temporary happiness when it comes to friends, and settling for less overall. Me not feeling happy with the people I hang around during the school year. Me just realizing they're not really friends. They're not really my friends. They're just people I get along with at a surface level. I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes. I don't want you guys to rush into friendships just because you don't want to be seen alone. And we'll get to that. I'm going to talk about self-confidence later in this video and why it's okay to be alone. Please be patient when it comes to making friends, because you guys are still so young. I'm still so young. You've only met probably like 14% of the population. There's literally 8 billion people in this world. There's so much people you haven't even yet met. There's so much places you haven't even been to, places that have been calling your name that you haven't stepped foot into, people you are gonna meet that are gonna play such an important role in your life. There's just so much beauty in this world that you haven't yet to experience. So please be patient. Please don't settle for less, and stay true to what you value, kind of people you want in your life. You stay true to your beliefs. If you don't have values, time to start. It's never too late. Write down a friendship standard list. That's how you're gonna attract those people. You'll only attract like-minded people if you become them. You have to become the version that you want to attract. You want this type of friend. Why don't you be that type of friend? You are the prize. You're so valuable. Please remember that. And I wish you guys the best when it comes to making friends. I really hope you all find your people, your tribe, find those right friends. And friends really do make a difference in our life. There's something beautiful about friendships, and it's all about just finding the right ones. 1 or 2 friends, that's all you need. Right friends, the real friends, true ones. Your friends should make you feel loved, cared for, valued, seen. Have friends that make you a better person, that uplifts you, that don't bring you down. Those are not your friends. That talks behind your back, that doesn't support you, that aren't genuinely happy for you. Friendship shouldn't be a priority, but friendship is what adds value to your life, and it's important to have friends, people that make you a better person, that uplifts you, people that you can grow with. Just be careful who you consider friends, because you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Quality over quantity. Your friends should not make you feel lonely more than you already feel alone. If you have to question whether you and this person are friends, they're not your friends. Do not settle for less. Like, please, take it from me. Take it from my experience from this year. The most humbling experience ever. If you don't find the right people towards like somewhere in the beginning of the school year, and you just settle for less, settle for temporary happiness, friends aren't even your friends. They're just people that you can be good acquaintances with. Especially if you go to hard school. High school can be a very negative place. So you need a good balance. You're gonna get so drained towards the end of the school year. Like towards 3rd, 4th semester, you're gonna get so drained. You're gonna just completely want a new fresh start. That's why friendship each year, please surround yourself with the right friend. The one advice I want you guys to take away from this video is surround yourself with the right people, because they really make a difference in our lives. These friends shouldn't be just your high school friends, school friends. They should be friends you can talk with outside of school, and friendships that are gonna last throughout high school and later on in life. Those are when you found your real friends. And to those people that want family as friends, that are seeking brothers and sisters as friends, be intentional in who you let into your life. And something else I want you guys to know about friends: the people you are gonna become friends with at the beginning of the school year, beginning of your high school, freshman year, you're not gonna become friends with them towards the end of senior year. Some might stay if they're true friends, but for the majority of people, they're not your friends. Or you guys are just gonna drift apart, and that's normal. We lose friends, we gain friends, but in the end, the true ones will stay. The right ones for us will stay. Let's talk about surrounding yourself with the right people. I want you guys to really just be careful on who you surround yourself with. You need to protect your energy, because if you start off the school year with such optimistic and a very positive mindset, just like how I started freshman year, but then you hang around and surround yourself with people that are pessimistic and negative. And what I mean by that is, we all as human beings complain. It's normal. We all have complained once in our life. We have negative thoughts, but it's about how you put those thoughts out there. And a lot of us project our negativity, insecurities onto other people. You wouldn't want to be around that kind of person that just projects and like drags you down. If you're really a positive and optimistic person and you're ready to take on the school year, you have that kind of mindset and optimistic view, and then you surround yourself with people that drag you down and that are negative, you're gonna start thinking negatively, start complaining more, and you're just gonna start not liking your life, because you really are the average of the 5 people you hang most around. Let's say you're someone that doesn't swear, and then you start hanging around people that swear. Then you'll unintentionally start to swear even though you don't want to swear, because swearing is bad, okay? Once you start swearing, you can't stop. It's like brain rot. Once you start saying a brain rot word, you can't stop. It's not cool. Some people think it's cool, but it's not cool. I feel like swearing is just like, you'll have more negative thoughts. Your mind is your home garden. Let's try to maintain positive thoughts if we want a good life. So just really be mindful of who you surround yourself with. Start hanging out drama people. Obviously, it's fun hearing drama, but engaging in drama is just draining. You'll end up losing yourself. And if you hang around people that gossips, they will probably gossip about you. If they gossip about your friends, other people, they're probably talking about behind your back. I'm just saying. And those are not the kind of people you want to be around. You want to be around people that make you a better person. I'm not saying these people are bad people, but you really should be mindful who you hang around, especially if you're someone that's trying to grow each day, self-improvement. It's like this quote from the Bible: evil company corrupts good habits. Corinthians 13. So if you have good habits in your life, you're a very disciplined person, and then you hang around people that slouch on the couch all day, they don't match your lifestyle habits and stuff, then you're just gonna start being lazy and slouching all day instead of going out. You really are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And that's the truth. I believe in this quote so much. Surround yourself with the right people, and you'll have a good school year. Your friends should challenge you and make you a better person. You guys can grow together. True friends are the ones that point out your actions. They see that you're slipping into bad habits. True friends call you out for that. You'll understand as you experience friendship what true friends are. Let high school be the time where you put yourself out there, and you'll experience a lot. You have to experience to learn, to grow. If you don't experience, you will never know how it actually truly feels. So allow yourself to experience. I mean, it's high school. It's time for you to put yourself out there, figure out who you are, build that self-confidence. This is just your teenage years. It's time for you to explore yourself. Do things that make you happy. Do things that bring you joy, not pleasing other people, not making your parents happy. Because if you spend your whole life making your parents happy, where's your happiness? They truly love you. They'll learn to accept it as time goes on. It will be hard for some people's parents to accept that, like mine too. But you have to talk to them about it. You have to face the problem, because if you just keep on avoiding that problem, you're just going to continue going into this cycle. I want to talk about grades, because grades are going to show up. The main thing I want all of you to know about grades is grades do not determine your self-worth. It doesn't determine who you are, because at the end of the day, this is your life. Are grades going to take you far? No. Yes, they might give you a diploma and they'll score you a good job, but in the end, is it really worth being valedictorian? Is it really worth this academic drainage? Is it really worth it? Because there's a difference between working hard towards something you want versus your grades really taking a huge toll on you to the it really affects your life. Yes, work hard, do your best, try your best, your effort will pay off. You're building work ethic by working hard and not choosing the shortcut pathway, cheating. Don't cheat, never cheat, it's not cool. It's gonna eat you up in the end. Always work hard. Hard work will always beat talent. Someone can be super talented and gifted, but your hard work can still beat them. You will build amazing skills along the way. You will have such good work ethic. That's a life skill you can take in the future. Because even if you do score a C on your test, that's your motivation to work even harder. If you get a C, then that's a good thing. You can improve. What can I do to do better? Take that lesson. And again, with the parents part, I know a lot of kids, their parents, they give them peer pressure and they have parents that are really strict, all this pressure that's really overwhelming. But please, at the end of the day, don't do it for your parents. Do it for yourself. And I know some people do it for their parents because they want to work hard to give them a better future. If you are doing it for your parents, make sure you prioritize your mental health because academic drainage can be overwhelming and it can really take a huge toll on you. Just because you got a B and it didn't live up to your parents' expectation, don't be too hard on yourself. Please speak to yourself kindly. See what you can do to improve. Your grades do not determine your self-worth. What matters is you're a good person, you're happy. So that's honestly all that matters. Once you just graduate, get into your college, I wish I live. Your teenage years are supposed to be years of experiencing, finding yourself, getting to know yourself, and fun times. Obviously prioritize school, it's important. Your education is super important, but grades aren't important. Grades do not define who you are. It's who you are, the person you become along the way. This journey, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. It's about the magic of becoming. Enjoy the journey, enjoy study, find fun studying habit. I mean, you're going to have to study, you have to learn. Education, it can be fun. It could be interesting, learning something new. Studying doesn't have to be a bad thing. Try to make it fun. Quiz yourself, study with friends that don't distract you. Make flashcards. Do on a whiteboard. Make it fun. You'll find study habits. Don't let your grades consume you. Don't be the person that just keeps on checking your grades. You are worth more than your grades. Your grades do not define you. Okay? This is important because I know a lot of you guys are just gonna beat yourself up on just a grade because you didn't get an A. And I know parents' pressure, right? For some of you. Work hard. If you get a bad grade, use that as motivation to work harder, do better. Because you can always make an academic comeback. And that's your motivation. Okay, I'm gonna keep this short, balanced, because I've made another YouTube video on this. Make sure prioritizing your mental health, that should be number one. Friends, making time for your friends and family. Sleep, please get 8 hours of sleep every single day. Just try to. Because I know some people are busy with sports, clubs. As you progress through high school, you'll manage your time better. You'll figure it out eventually. Please eat breakfast, dinner, and lunch. You need to get enough nutrients to thrive, to just have a good day, be energized. Prioritize your mental health is the main thing. Find your purpose, find your passion that will add to your life, add value to your life. But overall, if you have all these things, just have an overall good balance, then you'll be okay. Let's talk about self-confidence. By the time you leave high school, you're going to become a more confident person because high school is a time where you're here to find yourself, figure out who you are, gain that self-confidence, put yourself out there. Just figure out who you are. It'll help you strive in adulthood and later on in life too. Confidence is not cocky. Confidence is not loud. True confidence comes from within. Self-confidence. You don't need external validation. You don't seek external validation. It's believing in yourself. Trusting yourself. Confidence is having trust and believing in yourself. The most confident people, how they carry themselves, believe in their choices. They stay true to themselves. They stay true to their morals, their values, and they don't let other people's opinions influence what they truly believe in. They stand up for themselves. True confidence starts from here. Starts from within. Starts from knowing who you are. That comes from self-exploration and just spending time with yourself. That starts from self-love, honestly. Being away from people and getting to know who you are. Start being more independent as a person, not relying on others. It genuinely just starts within you. To be more confident or to find that self-confidence, like I said, just put yourself out there and do more public speaking, do more presentations, and over time, it will build up. It's going to be scary at first, but confidence, you have to be uncomfortable to get comfortable. It's going to be so scary. You're going to have like so much worries, fear, you're going to be overthinking it at first, but once you do it, once you try and you take that action, you're going to realize like, oh, it wasn't that bad. And then you're going to keep doing it. Keep exposing yourself, exposure therapy. Keep putting yourself out there, and boom, you'll grow true self-confidence over time. Just confidence in general, it's silent, it's quiet. True confidence, you don't have to be allowed to seek validation and approval from others, because you already love yourself enough, and you know that you don't need to be validated because you are already validated internally. And that confidence, that quiet attractive confidence will show outside. People can feel that energy. Authenticity is true confidence. And trust me, as time goes on, you all will find true confidence. When you walk to that school building, when you walk into your classes, I want you guys to tell yourself, I'm not here to impress these people. I like myself, and it's okay if these people don't like me, because I like myself. I actually love myself so much. By being who I am, I will attract the people that are meant for me. And the people that aren't meant for me will just simply go away. And that's already enough. Because would you rather be loved by a few or liked by everyone? You're not here to be liked by everyone. There's this quote I love from this YouTuber. He said, God didn't put me in this world to be liked. He put me in this world to be a light. You are a light. You are valuable. You are the prize. You have to realize you deserve the best of the best. Don't limit a limitless God. Don't have limiting thoughts. Confidence, manifesting what you want, it will come to reality. You'll find that self-confidence. I believe it. I believe each one of you have confidence. I hope you guys find that self-confidence within you. Before I end this video, high school is the period of your life for you to put yourself out there. Like I said, experience, figure out who you are, and you're gonna go through a lot of identity crisis, but that's the beauty of it. It's about finding who you are, trying new things, seeing if you like it or not. And if you don't like this thing, then it's okay. At least you tried. At least you didn't live with regrets. Please don't live your life with any regrets. If you failed, if you get rejected, a rejection is a redirection, and it's God's protection. Failure is just gonna lead to success, because failure is your motivation. Failure is, oh, this didn't work out. What can I do better next time? Or what should I do next time? It's motivation. Failure is just a lesson. Failure isn't here to hold you back. Failure is reforming you, and it's preparing you for who you'll become, what you'll experience next. You have to fail in order to succeed. And honestly, just live your life to the fullest. You're never gonna get back these teenage years. You're gonna look back at your teenage years and you're not gonna live any regrets. Say yes more, but also learn to say no. Set boundaries. Go to your school events that you like. If that's not what you like, you don't have to go, okay? You don't have to please these people. At the end of the day, you're not here to fit in. You're your own person. You are a light to this world. You're not here to be liked by people, and do what feels right. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Enjoy these teenage years. You're never gonna get it back. You're so young. You have so much to experience, and be patient when it comes to making friends. Trust me, with time, you'll find the right people for you. Friends are really important. Friends is what makes you want to go to school. So it's really crucial and important to have the right people. You have friends that you actually consider friends, and not just to please a crowd, and to be friends with people that you feel like the connection isn't gonna work out. It's not gonna work out in the long run, but you're settling because you don't want to be alone. And there's nothing wrong with being alone. There's truly nothing wrong with being alone. When you find true self-confidence, you would really rather be alone than be around people that are fake, that don't have your best interests. Trust me, there's people out there that are gonna be for you. There's literally 8 billion people on this earth. If you exist, then there's gonna be like-minded people out there that are for you. You just have to be patient, okay? And there's nothing wrong with sitting at lunch alone. There really is nothing wrong with that. Be confident in it. Sit there alone. You're not a loner. You're not weird for sitting alone. Actually, I'd rather be weird, because the more closer you get to God, the more weirder you become. I'd rather be weird than to be normal, to what this generation thinks is normal, fitting in society, alcohol, drugs. If that's normal to this society, I'd rather be weird. Genuinely. High school is truly what you make the most out of. If you hide in your shell, you're just gonna waste your teenage years. Put yourself out there. I know it's gonna be nerve-wracking at first, especially if you're shy or you're nervous, but you just have to do it. You have to take the risk. You have to take that leap of faith, or you'll never know. If you keep hiding in fear, you'll continue living your regrets. You'll live your life full of regrets. You're gonna look back one day when you're older, you're gonna regret it. You're gonna wish you did this. And truthfully, now I feel like people don't really care. People don't really judge. No one truly cares, okay? People got their own problems, they're living their own life. No one's gonna look at you. If you do something embarrassing, they're gonna think of that like for a moment. But people are just gonna move on. Life moves on. Life doesn't stop for anyone. Please make the most out of it. You only live once. You're put on the earth to experience, to live your life to the fullest.
Everyone dies, but not everyone lives.
Feel these human emotions. Like, nothing's ever that deep. When you look back at your path, you're gonna realize that everything worked out for its better. I'm glad I ended up how I ended up. What you wanted, you're not gonna get, because God had a better plan for you. So surrender to His will. If you surrender in God's will, your life is just gonna change. You're gonna worry less, you're gonna stress less. Because once you have faith is not what if, is even if.
Faith isn't seeing it to believe it first. Faith is believing in it first to see it.
And I just want to incorporate this. Ever since I surrendered my will in God and my expectation, I just feel like my life has gotten so much better and so much more peaceful. It's like I'm not carrying the world. God already defeated the world for me, right? And He's carrying the world. Please be grateful more. If you're not happy with your life, you're so blessed. If you're watching it right now, you have a device. That's a blessing. Each breath you take is a blessing because you're breathing, you're alive. And each day you wake up, God isn't done with you. He's still working. He still has a purpose for you. And I don't know, I feel like we should just be more grateful with what we have instead of focusing on what we lack.
No amount of worrying can change the future. No amount of regret can change the past. But any amount of gratitude can change the present.
Because real happiness, real joy is not pleasure, it's fulfillment. Is being grateful. Like, the happiest people don't have the best of everything, but they make the most of everything. You're so blessed. I mean, you have a roof over your head, right? Some people don't even have that. You have food on the table. You can move. You can feel all these human emotions. Like, we human beings, we feel so deeply. And honestly, that's the beauty of it. We get to feel all these emotions. Because some people don't. I mean, not some people. Birds can't. Walls can't. We are really blessed and privileged. And when you focus on gratitude, your life just gets better. Don't focus on what you lack. Focus on what you already have. And trust me, when you focus on the goods, the good will get better. I love quotes. Thank you guys for watching this video. I know it's really long, and I know I've been yapping, but I hope you guys can take some good advice from this video. Make your teenage years the best years of your life, okay? Because you're gonna look back at your life one day when you're older, and you're gonna be like, yeah, I lived my life. I'm so glad I didn't live with any regrets. And I wish you guys best of luck for this following school year. You got this. I'm very proud of you. Be proud of yourself. Celebrate your small wins. Don't be too hard on yourself. Speak to yourself kindly, okay? And you guys got this.